This video goes out to my 5 friends who asked me to make one. This is a short 20-minute energizing sequence to help build heat creatively by removing charuranga and to build confidence when adding handstand to a yoga sequence, playfully facing a wall with no pressure to stick it or nail it, more to experience it joyfully. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Press the heels firmly into the ground and lift the sitting bones towards the ceiling. Turn on the top of the thighs slightly inward. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Find length. Exhale, plant your hands. Walk back, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lengthen your tailbone towards the sky. Roll the top of your thighs back, slightly inward. Draw your heels down. Keep the head between the upper arms and don't let it hang. If your heels don't want to come down, put a bend in your knee. Inhale, right knee to nose, right foot to right thumb pad. Virabhadrasana 1. Reach up, rise up, ground down through the back left foot. Front foot comes to almost a 90-degree angle if you can. Exhale, plant the hands down. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale here. Exhale, tailbone to the sky. Right, left knee to nose. Left foot to left thumb pad. Reach up, rise up. Virabhadrasana 1. Hands come together, look up to the beautiful sky, and exhale, clearing the energy past the third eye. Plant the hands back down to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Once again, the triceps are rolling towards the quads, isometrically. We're moving on. The right foot to the front of your mat for Virabhadrasana 2. Warrior 2, extend the arms away from each other, look over the right hand, cartwheel your hands back down, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Isometrically press the feet down and apart. All right, inhale here and exhale the left foot to left thumb pad for Virabhadrasana 2 on the left side. Front leg comes to a 90-degree angle if possible. Exhale, cartwheel the hands back down to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here as you find your downward facing dog, triceps spinning towards the quads. And inhale, right knee to nose, right foot to right thumb pad. And warrior side angle, sweeping the horizon with the left hand, looking underneath your left armpit. Place the hands, press it back, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog here, take a nice inhale, exhale, the left knee to the nose as you curl into yourself, left foot to left thumb pad. Extended side angle pose, Utthita Parsva Konasana. The left hip is externally rotating. And here we go. Place your hands down, press it back, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog here, take a nice inhale. Exhale now, right foot to right thumb pad, gearing up for Trikonasana. Extend the right hand forward and down any amount. If you can bring that right hand down to the floor, ground, just find the outer edge of that foot. Press it back to downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, left foot to left thumb pad, Trikonasana now on the left side. Reach forward, exhale here. Really weighty in the back foot. Look down, plant your hand here and press it back, downward facing dog. Inhale here, exhale. Inhale, right foot now to right thumb pad as we move for half moon pose. I like to keep my top hand on my left hip just to stabilize. You can use a block here. Extend out and press it back, downward facing dog. So we're not holding too long. Inhale here, it's moving quite rapidly, this flow, and then exhale. Left foot to left thumb pad, preparing for Ardha Chandrasana. On the left side, taking your block if you need one, placing your right hand on your right hip, extend in all directions. Dorsiflex that top foot. Good. Exhale, plant your hands, press back to downward facing dog. So this is your resting pose in between poses, basically. From downward dog here, you're going to exhale, right foot to right thumb pad, preparing for revolved Trikonasana. So Pavrita Trikonasana. Inhale the right hand up, crossing over the midline. Exhale, plant your hands. It's nice to use a block in these revolved poses. Downward facing dog is your resting pose, fleshing it out between sets, and inhale here. Left side, revolved Trikonasana. Arm reaches up, feel the extension, and exhale, plant your hands, press it back to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, we'll be moving into revolved half moon pose. Right foot to right thumb pad, take your block, pretty handy to have it right there. And then root down through the right foot, root down through the left hand, and reach up. Now try to get that left foot a little bit more parallel to the earth and straighten the left foot and dorsiflex the left foot as you now press it back to downward facing dog. Inhale here and exhale the left foot to left thumb pad. Take your block and prepare for revolved Ardha Chandrasana. So Pavrita Ardha Chandrasana half move pose. Reach up, stretch out in all directions, and exhale. Plant your hand back to downward facing dog, rooting down through the index finger, internal rotation of the forearm, external rotation of the upper arm. Take a nice exhale here, hop, step, float to the top of your mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Now inhale here with a flat back. Hands can come to your back pocket. So I'm rolling up, but flat back is better. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Urdhva Hastasana, so upward hands. Hasta is your hands, clearing out the energy past the third eye, resting in Anjali Mudra. Take your block now to the back of your mat. Your back of the mat is facing the wall. Now we're going to do some wall work. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, the prayer hands pass through your third eye to heart center, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands downward facing dog. Here, just to feel what floating up to a handstand will feel like. Take a nice exhale here and just float the right leg up. And then switch legs and float the left leg up. So we're just testing the air above you. It's not so scary. Here we go. Come into Virabhadrasana 1. Once again, inhale, rise up. Extend the hands up. Weighty in the back, left foot. That would be the left foot is weighty, right foot also earthy and grounded. Exhale, plant the hands back, downward facing dog. This is my first video. From down dog here, you can kick up or stay in down dog. Kicking up with the right foot, just finding the wall. There it is. Tiptoe, floating, 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 finding some stillness. And come down, though, this is important, with the left foot for Virabhadrasana 1 on the left side. Reach up, rise up, root down as you reach up, look up. Don't forget to breathe. continue to straighten that right hip flexor, creating some space in the right side as you continually draw the left hip down further. Exhale, plant the hands, preparing for handstand or just staying downward dog, and kick up with the right. Find some balance and then switch your legs so that you let the left leg come down first. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. On your right side, so Virabhadrasana 2 on your right side. Front knee, of course, doesn't go over the toes. You can see your first true toes. It's a heel to arch alignment. Feel nice and rooty in this pose here as you cartwheel your hands back down, kicking up with, so the right foot grounds, the left foot kicks up. Finding the wall, tiptoe here lightly, find some stillness, switch your legs, find the wall, and let the left foot come down first, the right foot is back for Virabhadrasana 2 on the left side. Inhale here and exhale. Virabhadra is the name of fierce warrior, an incarnation of Shiva described as having 1,000 heads, 1,000 eyes, 1,000 feet, wielding 1,000 clubs and wearing a tiger's skin. So feel that as you cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Oh, watch the flowers of the trees. And now kick up with the right foot. Right foot kicks up. Find the wall, tiptoe. The splits really helps you find that center and drawing your feet together as much as you can, just playing with your balance, playing with the floating. And the right foot comes down forward of the left as we move through to warrior side angle, gaze under the left upper arm, spin the left triceps towards the face to create an external rotation. Find more length from the back of the foot to the top of the hand. As you continue to spin open, spin the right ribs forward and the left ribs back. Root down through your feet, plant your hands, and kick up now with the left foot. Left foot kicks up. Find the wall. Change the feet, and the left foot lands, right foot back. Warrior angle on the left side. I like to spin my pinky finger down to the earth to remind me to spin the triceps more forward. There should be more of a straight angle there. Exhale, plant the hands and kick up with the right. So the left foot is planted, the right foot now kicks up. Find some balance, find the wall, or just find the balance. Just float here for a bit. Don't forget your breath. Imagine stacking the shoulders over wrists, the hips over the shoulders. Look between your hands or look across the room if you've got the stability. Still playing with handstand, and right foot comes down forward of the left, preparing for Trikonasana. Trikonasana here on the right side, creating length on all sides. Plant the hands, press up to handstand, left leg kicks up, right leg to follow. Finding some balance, catching some air, left foot lands, right foot back for Trikonasana on the left side. Heel to heel alignment, firm your thighs, bend from the hip, not from the waist. Rest your hands on your shin or ankle or the outside of the foot and keep your head in a neutral position. Exhale, plant your hands and kicking up this time with the right foot to the wall, left foot follows. Just catching some air floating here. Preparing for Ardha Chandrasana. Keep that leg lifted as you float the right leg down to the ground. Earthiness in the right foot. Lift the inner ankle of the standing foot strongly upward as if drawing energy from Mother Earth into the standing groin. Press the sacrum and the scapula firmly against the back torso. Lengthen the coccyx towards the raised heel. Exhale, plant your hands. Now that leg's already up, so you're going to kick up with the left. Find some air, floatiness, lightness, and switch legs. Try to keep that leg off the ground for Ardha Chandrasana. On the other side, extend through the foot, which is dorsiflexed, and the crown of your head. Try to open that hip a little bit more. Find some stillness here, some ease, cultivating ease even through challenging poses. Finding your breath. You can always come back to your breath during these challenging times. And kick up the right foot, find the wall, find some balance, some stillness, even in these upside down times. And exhale, right foot forward, left foot back. Preparing for, revolve Trikonasana, right. Both legs are straight in your Trikonasana. I like to use a block to really get more of a rotation, isometrically pressing down into the block. To rotate the upper torso. Place the block to the side, plant the hands, and kick up to handstand. So handstand is Adho Mukha Vrksasana. Probably said that incorrectly. Press now down for revolved Trikonasana, Pavrita Trikonasana. Square your hip points as much as possible to the front edge of your mat, and then firmly ground the back heel and the front hand. Place the block down, away. If you've used it, plant the hands and kick up with the right leg up. Catching some balance. Not thinking too much about your handstand, just enjoying the heat and the sensation here of getting upside down. Giving a big high five to the earth for supporting you if you haven't already done so. Right foot comes forward of the left. Keep the left floating here as you revolve your Ardha Chandrasana. So Pavrita Ardha Chandrasana, revolved half moon pose. Dorsiflex the back heel, straighten the back leg. Plant the hands, keep that leg floating as you find the wall. Finding the wall. It's getting harder and harder, but keep coming back to your breath. Cultivating ease as you cultivate strength. Straighten that leg, straighten the arms. Revolved half moon pose on the other side. Kick up with the right. The left should be already floating. And finding the wall, finding your handstand, finding some stillness. Noticing you're probably not thinking about too much right now. Empty mind, all those thoughts just falling onto the mat. Both feet now come down, come into a nice little yoga squat here and fold over yourself. Take your hastas underneath your padas, pada hastasana, into a nice forward fold. I mean, if you can straighten your legs, all the power to you. You know, I've got tight hamstrings, so there you go, and one injury. So I'm gonna just hang out here, enjoying a nice little wrist stretch. So really bring the toes close into the wrist crease here, and just let the head hang. Let all those thoughts just fall onto the yoga mat. And release that. So we'll play one last time with a handstand of your choice. You can get up really close to the wall, kick up with your favorite leg. This is just bonus, just for fun. You can kick up with 2 legs. Yoga handstand split is like my absolute favorite. And then stag legs. So you can bend, bring one leg a little bit closer into your body and bend the other leg towards your heel, towards your glutes here if you can. So it's a stag handstand. Brings kind of the gravity a little bit. It's a little easier to get into this pose. And there's no fear. There's just no fear. False evidence appearing real. You've got a wall there. You're grounded through your hands, and release, come down out of it. Into an Uttanasana forward fold. Let yourself just hang out here. Arms are heavy. Ragdoll your way up. Inhale, reach the arms up, clearing that energy. Exhale, drawing the energy past the third eye into Anjali Mudra at heart center. Coming back to an intention that you've probably created at the beginning of this. I'm just enjoying the trees, the spring-like condition, feeling incredibly filled with gratitude for being on this beautiful earth. Come to the top of your mat, and before we seal our practice completely, let's go ahead and go into tree pose, rooting down through the left foot. Bring the right foot out, externally rotate the right leg, and bring your foot up any amount, as long as it's not on the knee, below the knee, above the knee, and just find some balance in tree pose. Hands at heart center. Inhale, the arms reach up, past the third eye, resting once again into Anjali Mudra. Ground down now through the right foot. Lift the left leg with an external rotation, any amount, into tree pose. Bring your hands back to heart center in Anjali Mudra. What is it that you want to cultivate with every inhale, and what is it that you'd like to let go of with every exhale? Cultivating a sense of balance. It's all about balance through these troubling times. Where can we find the light in dark places? And how can we bring joy back into our daily lives? How can we do that, right? This is a practice for a reason. Inhale. Reach up, rise up any amount. Forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. And exhale, let it all go. Find your way back onto your mat, facing the wall. In your downward dog. And lower down to child's pose. Feet together, knees wide apart. Extend the arms forward with the triceps spinning down towards the ground, resting on your third eye. Or alternatively, you can also take your arms back, find your ankles, and let your head just feel heavy and the shoulders just roll slightly forward. Enjoying the peace of Balasana, child's pose here, with nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to be. Inhale here, come and sit up onto your heels. Bring your palms up to receive from the universe. Feel the energy course through your body. Finally coming upright. Noticing your breath. Noticing the temperature of the air on your skin. Noticing any distractions, and without attachment to what it means to be distracted, allow that thought to just pass. If thoughts come into your head, just think thinking thoughts and let them pass. Come back to your breath and the quality of your breath.